All right, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know what time it is. It's time to me to start prepping some biltong. So they didn't have top round. Well, they had top round, but they didn't have the top of the top round or something. They said it was the bottom top round. So the meat that I got here is not the best, apparently. Holy crap. I am going to have to cut this again. It's a little bit thicker than I want, and I don't know why it's got some browning on it. I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna have to trim this down a bit. It's got some browning on the inside too. Not a big, I mean, I don't know a lot about meats, but I do know that you don't want it to start to go brown, which is interesting to me, why that would be like that from a butcher. I didn't see it when they cut it and gave it to me, but that's where we're at with that. And we want to do inch slices. I am cutting with the grain. And my dog is down there sniffing around, smelling all this meat. This extra fat here. Trim that fat off. I'm thinking that piece will be okay. That's a little bit thinner than needs to be, I guess. That's okay. This is my first time. This is going to make a lot more than I thought when I bought it. And I'm going to have some small pieces. That's pretty thick right there. So I'm just going to cut that down. And we'll have some that gets done earlier than others, apparently. It's got a bit of fat on there. Got some fat in there. I should probably trim out as well. But all in all, this is probably the thickest one. I kind of might have cut it a bit thin. I'll show you here in a second. I just want to trim down this fat here. And I will take you guys along with me when we check the meats and stuff like that. So we have a couple pieces here. I don't know how the lighting is. That's like probably a ½ inch. This might be a little more than an inch on one side. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. This one will take longer, obviously. Now, I am going to go ahead and prep this. Let me swap out my gloves. I'm just going to use the brown. I got Heinz malt vinegar. So brown vinegar, I was told, was malt vinegar. And that's what we're going to use for our preparation here in our brine or whatever you want to, forget what you call it, but that type of stuff. So the videos that I watched said that you don't have to soak the meat. Like, it doesn't have to be covering the meat. It just needs to be covered, like touch everything on the meat. I'm hoping this is the right stuff because there's going to be a lot of money wasted if not. It looks like a little bit lighter colored of the brown vinegar, I guess. I don't know. But he did have Worcestershire sauce in it. So I think we'll be okay. We're just going to make sure that the vinegar covers everything. And then I'm going to season this. I am going to season it. And I know some people, I think, season it at the end, like afterwards. But I am not going to be one of those people. I'm going to season it beforehand, because I think you just get so much more flavor with the seasoning prior, don't you? Where'd all my vinegar go? Come here. I want to make sure everything is covered in vinegar because I am worried about doing this wrong and getting sick from eating meat that is not prepared properly, if that makes any sense to you guys. Scares the heck out of me because you can get sick. And that's why when I seen a little bit of the brown on this thing already, I was like, what are they doing, man? How is that already browning up? It should be nice and juicy red. And also, they said between 4 and 24 hours for letting this stuff soak in the vinegar. So I might do like 4 or a little bit more, turning it every hour, right? I think they said. And I'm not going to be doing it for 24 because I can't get up all night and turn all this stuff. So let me go ahead and start seasoning as well. I should have opened that package already. No! I got to waste another pair of gloves. If you watch my Biltong box build, you've seen the seasoning I'm using. I bought this. You know, it said Biltong Spice Mix traditional with the South African flag. So, of course, I figured, oh, that's got to be the right traditional one, right? I don't know. This might not even be sold by anybody from South Africa, but let me just double check. Oh, no, it's got all the right stuff. I did look at the ingredients. I want to shake this up a bit before I do that, and I better make sure it's closed first, because if not, because it says that it does have sea salt, coriander, black pepper, cane sugar, cumin, paprika, and garlic. So I know that different stuff settles differently, so I just want to make sure that I try to get as much it mixed as possible, because I want to get it evenly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and maybe I should do it this way. I don't know if you can see or not, but I'm going to just lightly sprinkle this stuff on, and then I'll push it in and rub it around, give it a little touchy touch, you know what I'm saying? Then we'll flip it over and do it again. Hope I didn't get any on that little one there. Just want to try to cover all the meat here. And then I'll season it again right before I think I should, right? I'll check in Discord and ask some people to make sure. But I think I need to season it one more time before I actually start drying it. Got to get that little piece right there. Got to get that little piece right there. Holy, this smells so good. This smells so good. The vinegar doesn't smell good, but the spices were like, I got to remember to not block the camera as much as possible during my Biltong box build. I did that a few times when I was watching it back in editing, and I was like, oh, pay attention to what you're doing, man. I might have over-seasoned. You guys will have to let me know how you like to season your stuff, lightly or what. But this has everything in it. The black pepper, the salt, all that good stuff. And I think I seen it was okay for the stuff to touch while it's curing. I sure as hell hope so, because that's what's going to happen. Yeah. So there we go. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to cover it with, I'll show you here in a second, some plastic wrap, and then let it sit. Every hour I'm going to have to switch this up. I don't have a lid for this thing, and I don't have anything else that has a large lid for me to, you know, put it in and then pop it open and make it easier. If I keep doing this, I can see there's a lot of purchases in my future that I need to get to make this a lot easier of a process for me. But this ain't so bad. I'm not too worried about it. But anyway, that's what we got. Final product. Yeah, we'll let it sit in the fridge for a little bit, 4 hours at least. I'll probably go 5 or something like that and get it hanged up tonight. I'm not going to show you when I'm flipping these every hour, but I'll show you when we go and hook it up and put it in the box. All right, guys, we'll see you then. So I should probably address this. You've probably seen this in the side. When I made my rusks, there's a video out there if you haven't seen it. I put all my rusks in these plastic bags, and I can just hear in the comments people screaming, paper, paper, paper bags. I don't have any paper bags, so please don't comment down in the comments mad at me that I put them in plastic bags. I know they're supposed to be dried out and all that stuff. They are dried, and they're hard as rocks. They're good. I have them in the morning with my coffee. So, yeah, right across from my coffee station. Ground beans, grind my own beans in the morning, make my coffee, grab a rusk, and head downstairs and get on Discord. All right, I got the meat done. It has been about, I don't know what, 5 or 6 hours. I've been turning it every hour. So I've been turning it every hour, and it's been about 5 hours. So I think we are good to go. Now it's time to add a bunch more of the seasoning, and then I'll take it downstairs, put them on some hooks, put them in the box, and then we just wait 7, 8 days, depending on how long it's going to take. I don't know how long it's going to take in this temperature with the fan, the new box, the heat. Well, it's not that hot. It's cold in the basement because I have the AC on, and the basement's a lot colder than it is upstairs. So I'm going to zoom you in here so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to have it season this a little bit heavy here, even though it's got a bunch already on it. Pat it all down. Oh, you know what? I'm not patting them dry because I want to put the seasoning on it and have it stick. Trying to make it so you can see it as well. I'm coating it because I think I'm going to want a lot of seasoning on it. Maybe I should do a couple with not so much on it. And then I'm going to take these straight downstairs and hang them up. Ooh, the smell of the vinegar is strong, I tell you. I have way more here than I anticipated. And I actually might have to cut this down a little bit. Because some of these might not hang right. All right, now it's time to go downstairs and get these on some hooks. As you can see, I have a little bit of a different setup here. I decided to throw up my old military, my old unit flag here, 10th Mountain, Fort Drum, hoo-ah. Now, I got the meat. You can't see it, it's out of camera right here. On the plate, ready to get hooked up and put in the box. First question is going to be, do I have to cut them? Something else I got to show you. Now, no laughing, all right? Talking to you, Uncle Stu. No laughing. This is my hook. The ones that were given to me, or that I bought, not given to me, the ones I bought, were way too long. So I had to do some manipulation, okay? Oops, got to clean that one off. We had to do some manipulation, all right? So this is what we're working with right here. Now, I'm going to try not to stand in front of the camera while I'm hooking these up. And yes, I have wax paper on the bottom and then layers of some paper towels. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put these hooks off to the side here because I need a better setup. If I start doing more videos like this, trust me, I'm going to build this area out. But let's go ahead and hook up the meat. Let's see how far this one hangs. Making sure I do not put this over the light. Oh, perfection. Well, I shouldn't say perfection, but it works height-wise. And I'm going to give you guys a closer view of this after I get everything all hung. But it seems to be working out pretty good. Need to get this paper towel down lower so it doesn't touch the bottom of the meat. Nothing should be touching from what I'm being told. I have a small one here. It's going to be a snack in hopefully a day or so. Depending how long it takes in this box. This one's a thick one. This is probably going to be a full 8-dayer. I don't know if you can see how thick that one is from back there. I'm going to have this one a little bit closer to the light. Well, I don't know. Here, heat is your enemy, so maybe I shouldn't. It does got really good circulation though, so should be fine. This is all hanging a lot better than I thought it would. I thought I was going to have to cut the meat and make it shorter. But I think we are doing hunky-dory. Is that a saying? Okie dokie? I don't know. Peachy keen? What would you say in South Africa when everything's going well? Okay. I think we are set. We're going to go ahead and take this last hook out of here that I don't need. And I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of what the box looks like after I turn it on. All right, here's what I have going on inside the box. They're all hanging pretty good, not touching anything. So I think we are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead, seal it up. The fan is already blowing. I should have turned it off before I plugged it in. But we are on day 1 of Biltong watch. Stay tuned. Day 1 is over. Now it's time to check the Biltong. Let's see how it is in day 1. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. I kind of seen it through the case here, but let's see what it actually looks like. I stopped using the light last night before I went to bed. Looks like it's drying up pretty good. It's cool down here, and everybody was saying the colder the better. So it's been about 24 hours of seeing the outside getting that look that I've seen on all the other Biltongs, but we'll have to see in a few more days. Hopefully it turns out as good as it looks. Guess what day it is? It's day 3. I think I get to try a little bit of Biltong. I have a small piece right over there. Right over there, a small little piece. Let me show you. I think I'll be able to try this piece. Oh, do I need to do some dramatic music right here? Slow motion. Yeah, that thing looks like it's ready to eat, right? I think so. Oh, yeah. There actually might be one other or 2 other long ones that might be pretty good. Let's pull a couple of them out and check them out, shall we? You know I had to do it right. Put on the Springboks jersey. How many times do you get to try Biltong for the first time when you make it yourself? Got to do it right. I'm so excited about this. I can't even help myself. All right, here are the 2 pieces that I have right here. Piece number 1. Smells good. I smell the spices in it. Piece number 2. I think everything smells good. It is dry. Oh, I can't wait to cut into this. I wonder if it's actually too dry. Look at, there is so much seasoning on this that, wow. I might have put too much seasoning on here, huh? This is going to be good. Let's give it a cut and see what it's like. Ooh, that is super dry there on the end. I got to get me a Biltong knife. I'm cutting it at an angle. Oh, this is really dry all the way through. Man, the other ones might already be done. Can you see that? This is cured. It's still soft in the middle. Oh my goodness. This is going to be good. I cannot wait. Oh, can you see the smile on my face? I got to get this camera right. I should have set this camera up, you know, cut between shots, set a camera up, did lighting. But you know what? I'm not doing that. You know why? Because I got this in my hand right here. Just kind of savoring it. And my camera's falling all over, but that's okay. Just kind of savoring it because it's going to be the first time that I'm ever going to try my own biltong. Oh, yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh, wow. You can't describe it. Now I know. Now I know why everybody gets so mad. Oh, it's so good. Why people get so mad, South Africans get so mad when you compare biltong to beef jerky. Oh. Mm. I don't know how long this stuff's going to last, to be honest with you. Oh, wow. Wow. So I thought it was going to be real vinegary, but it's not. But it does have a taste, a hint of something like that. And there's so much of the seasoning on it, but it's not overwhelming. I thought it was going to be like just really overwhelming flavor, and it's not. South Africa is keeping secrets from the rest of the world. It's going to put it out there right now. What else are you hiding? I need to know. Yeah, it's so good. But I think it can be better. I mean, I don't think it's going to be, that sounds bad. I'm going to say, I think the other stuff, we got to cut this other piece up. This one is cured all the way through. Let's check this other one out and cut it up and see what the inside of that looks like. Yes. Let me try something here. Oh yeah, stand it up. Yeah, I don't know how 3 days. I guess I cut this stuff really thin. I need to cut it thicker next time. Oh, this is getting, well, it's getting a little bit thicker. This has, there's a bunch of fat right there. This one, I just murdered this piece. Wow. There was a lot of fat that I forgot to trim off, apparently. This whole batch might be done right now. My room temperature down here is in the 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is. Celsius. Well, it's like 65, maybe, and very good airflow. With that box worked really good. I'm going to make me a wood box, a wood permanent one. Look at some of this with the marbling in it. Is that good? Is it good to have marbling or no? Or is it just personal preference? Ooh, look at this one right here is screaming, eat me. Eat me now. Well, I must oblige. That was a natural sigh of relaxation. I got to bag some of this stuff up, and I'm going to have to give it to family and friends. Wow. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. This is amazing. And this journey has been amazing. And I can't wait to see what's coming next. I might need to pull that other biltong off and start cutting some of it up and see if it's ready just to eat now, too. I might be done with it tonight. It might all be gone. We'll have a Biltong crisis, emergency. What am I going to do? I'm already having panic attacks, worrying that my Biltong is going to get eaten within 24 hours. I need a bigger box. As always, if you guys like this type of content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.